Well, this started approximately 5 years ago. When we sat in our training groups, we realized that we had a deficiency in this training, that a lot of training was spent neutralizing. Where we lost lives, or were people injured inside the structure, we weren't getting them the necessary medical attention they needed. So when we sat as our training group, we said, we are training this very well in Lake County. What we need to do is the next phase of training. Getting those injured victims inside that structure that needed medical attention by fire. And a better way to get fire in there is a rescue task force.
I think it's important to get out to the community that this is nothing new. We've been training this for 5 years. Yes, we learn new lessons from recent events, but the big thing is training with police and fire together. So it's important to all train the same way, to have the same unified response. And I think that's a better result for the community.
So if you'll notice, what we do here is we have a lot of interagency operations going on. You'll see a lot of teams together with 4 different patches on. And in reality, that's what's going to happen. So we're all being trained at the same level, doing the same thing. So when you actually go to an incident, heaven forbid we don't have one, but if we go to an incident, everybody will be used to working together.
Because we need to be on the same page. When something happens, we have to understand the concepts of the operation. We're going to be quicker and better at doing what it is that we need to do to get those people out.
And what we realized, not one department in Lake County could sustain this type of activity, that we need the help from neighboring agencies and the personnel and their equipment to do this. So the biggest thing is that we're training as one, so there's at least a foundation or familiarization with this process.
We need to train for everything, so we've evolved that training for different threats. We've brought in some of the best instructors in the county from both police and fire, and now after this year we're going to add a dispatch element, because as we've seen in Chardon and a lot of these other incidences, dispatch is just overwhelmed immediately with hundreds of phone calls. They need to know how to handle that, and it's important for the dispatch to be at the scenes to see what we're doing here, so that they can wrap their minds around the size of something like this. That will help them better to plan and write this program for next year that we'll have included with these training days.
We want to do it the right way. We want to teach the skill, we want to practice the skill, and then we want to test the skill. And that's what we're doing here with this training, is doing it the right way. And we're doing it across multiple agencies. We're including police and fire departments in this, in our instructor group. And it's really making a difference in bringing people together, and it's going to lead us to a better, more effective response to an active threat situation for residents here in Northeast Ohio.